We're going to do now is we're going to add content to our HTML page. Now all our content should go in between our body tags here. Now you can do this in a number of ways. We can add headers, we can add text, and we can add images. And those images can be either moving images or still images. So we're going to put that in basically to start off with. So what I'm going to do is put an anchor bracket in here. Now when you add an anchor bracket into the code, it automatically comes up with lots of tags that you can run through. And what I want to do is I want to put an H1 in. And an H1 allows us to put the largest title in. There are 6, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. The largest being an H1 and the biggest title going down to subtitles and smaller brackets and smaller sizes as you go down. But we can format those as we want to later. Now what I did there was I added the second anchor bracket, and that automatically put the second half of the code in with the cursor in the middle. This allows me to go H-O-M-E. So I'm going to type in here, or that just went, I'll do it again, H-O-M-E. So I go like so, and I click outside, and what that should do is, of course, when I click up here, put home at the top. Now I'm going to go down another line, and another way of inserting, of course, is to come up here to your insert button, and there's all sorts of choices of tags to go on here. Heading 1, which I didn't want to do, I'm going to put a heading 2 in. There you go. So I put a heading 2 in. Let's take rid of the heading 1 because I don't want that. There you go. Click. Done. There's my heading 2. And I've got this is content. I click down and I'm going to go OK. Let's insert. I'm going to go down to heading 3. And that gives me 3 different types of headings that we can format later. Now, what I'm going to do is click out of that and go down one more line and put an anchor bracket in, and I'm going to go down to something called, which we go all the way down, which is normal text, and that is going to be P. And I put my finished anchor bracket in, and I need to get some text. Now this is my home page, so I need to find some content. So I'm going to go to my files, and I go into here, and I'm going to go into my text. I double click on there, and what it's going to do is allow me to open my home text. Now that's opened next to my HTML, no problem on there. And what I can do is I can go Command A, Command C, and then I go back to my HTML, and I can tip it in the middle here, and I can go Command V, and that's now gone in. I click up on here, and that has put my text in. That is paragraph. I must always, of course, remember once I put some content in to go File, Save As, and I'm going to go into my Pages document and make sure that I call this the INDEX, the index page, and save it in my pages in my root folder. So at this moment in time, we've got home title, a heading 2, a heading 3, and some paragraph text on the side here. Now I can go back into code and have a little look, and that's what we've done so far. Now to add an image, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath my paragraph text down so, and I'm going to go insert an image. Now my image can come into here, and I want to go back into my desktop, and here and I'm going to click into images, and I'm going to find myself an animated banner, and that has gone in there, and I'm going to go back into my split. There you go. And if I go into live mode, that's going to show my animated banner working. So I've started to put some content in, animated banner, content. It's all justified to the left. And the next thing we're going to do is add some styles, and the styles will give it some color, content, font sizes, and so on.